Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. Setters glide into position for the opening draw. The Raiders take possession to get this one underway. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Fires it. Oh, tremendous stop with the play. Tries to get the puck over to Bowman. Ontario's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass to Cleary. Oh, here's the pass. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Moves around along the half wall. Here he is, shot right in front. And he shut the door on that last play. Moves the puck up to Jordan. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Sudbury's got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed. Sudbury's got the puck against the boards. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Sudbury's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Ontario's regained possession of the puck. Drives it to the crease. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination?
They can, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and score. Sudbury's hard work pays off as they get on the board first here tonight.
Yeah, getting on the board first over halfway through the first period. And, you know, there hasn't been much going on here in this game. It's been back and forth, but it's starting to open up with this first goal. Gotta hope that there's some more offense in this one.
And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
Big time stop there. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Here's a chance. Turns that one away. The Raiders will play it in their own end. The Raiders gave one up early here in period number one, but almost as quickly they get it right back.
Well, they stayed the course here, and halfway through the period, I feel like they're just finding their legs and they're getting into rhythm. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get into it here, James. They found it.
Now a quick pass to Jordan. Moves it up. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Sudbury's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to King. Sends a pass over. Quick shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Cuts inside. Here's a shot. Scores! A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, the persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? And you wear down your opponent, eventually he'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
The Raiders take the lead after that last goal. Sure, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There's way too much runway left in this game, James. You're in the first period. You got to find a way to continue to compete, continue to maintain the momentum, and put your opponent on their heels.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Raiders have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Sudbury's on the attack. And makes the routine save. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Stevens has the puck against the half wall. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Taylor's pick on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
And the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Cleary's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Trying to clear. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Cleary's won the draw at center. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Ontario's got it along the wall. Grabs control of it at the point. And he makes the save. They clear the zone. Looking to set up offensively. Nice poke check. Kings moving the puck through his own zone. Inside the offensive and now down the left. Rejected by the blocker.
He does a great job of reading the defender's stick here. James, he knows exactly how to create a little time and space, and he takes it.
Ontario's got it now. With the stop. Grabs the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Bowman. Sudbury's got a hold of it against the wall. And that's deflected. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Puts one on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. In the final moments of this period, it's 2-1. The Bulldogs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Pass back to the point. Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to pound the puck.
On the attack along the boards. Ontario's going to play it from the corner. Here's the pass down low. Big-time defensive play. Across the line from center. Dishes it off. Grabbed along the boards by Taylor. The Raiders take over on possession. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, the big rig plows his way to the net, James. I mean, we knew it was coming, right? The defender knew it was coming, just couldn't stop him. And the way he shields, uses his body to maintain and separate the opponent from puck and then finishes it off, that's just a great play.
Now over to Taylor. Sudbury's got the puck against the half wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Sudbury's giving up way too much opportunity off the rush here. I mean, they've got to find a way to have heavy back pressure, but you're not going to have it when you get caught 3 deep.
Oh, what a save in front!
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That was tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Lets it fly! And he gets down to block it. The Raiders have it in the offensive zone. And a great scene!
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Oh, look out! What a collision into the boards! The backhand!
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
The Bulldogs played along the boards. Lays into the body. Pass back to the point. Blocked in traffic. Great read with the stick by Taylor.
I love the calm and poise to this play. I mean, he's not waving his stick around. He kind of surprises his opponent right here. And it's that catches his opponent off guard and disrupts the play.
Takes the pass. Ontario's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves into the slot. He scores! There's the hat-trick in Leonard Rain-Chapeau.
Yeah, Rain-Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. Oh, this is going to take some time. But man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
Moves it to Stevens. Tremendous hit. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
Feeds it down low. Oh, what a direct hit on the play. Ho, ho.
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intense, but it's clean.
That goes off the post and stays out.
Ontario's been having their way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want and getting shots off that hill. This one goes off the post.
A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Sudbury's got one back now. Can they get themselves another?
They're going to be able to if they do one thing, and that is attack and drive the coverage back. And if you do that, you find ways to get shots through the net.
He got all of that one. Ontario's got the puck along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Cuff. King's taking it from his own end. Quick shot! Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. Angles it over to Jackson. Sudbury's got it in their own zone. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Slides the pass over to Cuff. Here's a short pass to Cleary. Sudbury's got it behind the net. The Bulldogs move the puck in the defensive zone. Ontario's got control of it now from their own end. With authority. Great hit on the play. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Sudbury's won the draw in the neutral zone. Takes it and looks ahead. Lays the body. Sends it over to Jordan. The Raiders take it along the wall. Passed up ahead. With the blast. Oh, lightning quick reflexes on the one-timer. Handles the take possession. And now he moves it quickly to Bowman. Receives the pass. Oh, and he whiffs on it. What a steal in his own end.
As an athlete, you always want to try and contribute and get things going for your team, and especially when you're trailing, you want to ignite a spark. Unfortunately, though, he tried it a little too much there, and it gets taken away.
Shuts him down. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Cleary's excelled in so many different areas in this game. It's going to be hard to quantify. Even looking at the metrics, I mean, they're going to be off the charts. He's got a hat-trick in this game. He could have even more. I mean, he's skating, he's shooting, and he's getting good looks in all different ways, James.
The Bulldogs have it now. And that pass goes off a stick. Intercepted. Passes it over. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Puck's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I've never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing them over the boards. Taylor's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Sudbury's PK unit gets their man out of the box.
Even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there is none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
The iron! And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. The Raiders with one last gasp before the period runs out. Cross-corner dump in. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. And just like that, the clock is ticking on period number 3. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Ontario's ahead in this high-scoring affair, but it is action-packed. One team scores, and the other team says, yeah, no, it's my turn now. I mean, the counterattack has been unbelievable.
Lots of time left in this period. The Raiders have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Stevens scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. Sudbury's gained possession along the boards. Oh, here we go. Handles that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Jordan's got it against the boards. Sudbury's got the puck. And he takes the dish. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Look out, here they come on the attack. Shot, good save.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get, and he challenges. He's set, ready to go in great position and makes the save as a result.
Ontario's got the puck along the wall. Handles the pass.
Puck's already got 3 points in this game, James, really leading the way offensively, and you have to wonder how many more he's going to get if he continues to handle the puck the way he is.
Denies him!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James, and I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Ontario's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. Cleary's won a big draw in their own end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, the razzle-dazzle! Scooped up along the wall by Taylor. Handles the puck. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Big save in front.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Sudbury's got the puck in their own end. Ontario's got the puck. Big time stop there. Moves the puck behind the net. Ontario's ready to go on the attack. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Denies him on the play. Scores! And he puts home his own rebound.
Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench erupts when he scores this goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck. He finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play. Well, the coach is going to like this goal. It's all about the effort and habits, not turning away from the net after the original shot, James, but continuing to track it and able to deposit in the net.
Moves it quickly over to Stevens. Cuff's got it in the offensive zone. Stevens picks up the puck. Passes it to Cleary. Tries to get the puck to Cuff. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
You'll need more than that to beat him. The Bulldogs gain possession.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Bulldogs make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Puck is dropped, play resumes. Sudbury's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Takes the shot, and that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. King's got the puck, and he's walking the blue line. Oh, and he missed! Stevens carries the puck in his own zone. Slides it diagonally to Cleary. Takes control of the puck. And that's blocked. Quick feed down low. Here's a feed in front. Takes control of the puck. The Raiders take possession in the neutral zone. Runs them hard against the boards. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. Well, you can't do that. You're going to find your way marching over to the box.
They got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Jordan's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Sudbury's got a big opportunity on the power play here.
James, this opportunity is a real gift for the power play, and it's a reason why these personnel have been put on it. They have the specialty set of skills to be able to take it to the net, but it all starts with the face-off.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. The Bulldogs will play it from the defensive zone. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And it's keeping there.
He scores! And there's the hat-trick. 3 is the magic number.
It's a magic number. He's doing everything he can to take the crowd out of this one as he's with the away team, but been dominated, playing really confident all night
weren't ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this. Tonight, look at this, Cheryl.
I know my parents used to say keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They scored the equalizer, and now they've got the momentum to try and win it all.
Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Across the line. Here's a chance. Let's see what the officials are calling. Puck's going to serve a pair for interference.
The coach's responsibility is to keep them focused here. They got a job to do. They got to kill this penalty off late in the third. I mean, it's a tie game. They got to get it done.
The Raiders win the defensive zone faceoff. Trying to get it out of danger. And the clearing attempt is denied as it's blocked.
I've done that many a times, James, and all you can hope is that it doesn't wind up in the back of your net.
And they clear that puck. Sudbury's got possession of the puck. Quick pass over to Bowman. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. Sudbury's got possession here in the offensive zone. Handles the puck at the point. Hammers a shot. Oh, how about that? Step it up.
Get out the ice packs, eh, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
Bowman's got it along the wing. Takes a wrist shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And they get that puck down the ice. Sudbury's going to play the puck from behind the cage. From the right side, they gain the zone. And that's off a stick. Takes a shot. How did he stop that one?
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
There's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next. The moment of truth has arrived. Overtime is set to go. The Raiders have done a solid job shorthanded to this point. Just a few seconds remain as they win the draw here to open this period. Sudbury's going to be hard-pressed to find better opportunities to win it than that as they come up empty-handed with the power play.
Power plays don't execute all the time, James, but in overtime, that huge opportunity to finish it off is missed.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Sudbury's got a hold of the puck now. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Passes ahead from the right side. Jackson's got the puck in his own zone. Quick pass to Cleary. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. A lot on the line here in this offense. defensive zone faceoff. Sudbury's won the draw. Scoops up the puck now. And he takes the feed. Slides the puck across to Bowman. Picked off in the open ice. Sudbury's got a hold of it against the wall. Throws it in. Sudbury's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tries to get it to Bowman. Shot! Fantastic save!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here's a chance in front. And there's a glove save on the play. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Here they are on the attack. For the win! Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Bowman's got the puck. Shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Hit the blast. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Takes a shot. Oh, I thought he had the corner and just missed.
Well, it looked like he did. You could just see that inside leg just bear down the bottom hand as well, but he's unable to convert.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Raiders played along the wing. And some textbook body contact there. Jackson's gained the line and on the attack. Sudbury's got the puck behind the net. Gains the zone along the right wall. Sudbury's got the puck along the wall. Ontario's gained possession along the boards. Here they come. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Tough night for him. He's going to have to keep his head up and move that puck quickly if he doesn't want to get banged again.
Pushes it across to Bowman. Oh, he'll feel that one. Ontario's looking to break out of their own end. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Pokes it away in his own end. Ontario's got the puck along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Picks up the puck in his own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Avoids the poke check. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just cheering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession to the penalty box for the home team. Sudbury's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Cleary's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Offensive zone face-off and he wins the draw. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
On the wraparound! Wraparound, a tip denied! What a stop as he was locked in on that one!
Yeah, James, he sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Feeds it over! A chance to win it! And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime! Let's move to the middle! Great defensive hits up play to pay off! The Raiders looking against the half wall. And a strong effort on that play.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Jordan stick handling in his own zone. Off the left wing and into center. Goes full circle with the puck. He can end it here. Looking to end it. What a save on the play.
Oh, he steals the game back with that save, James, and gives his team an opportunity now to go get the W.
And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Stevens takes the puck. There's a shot. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. A critical draw here. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Along the half wall with the puck. Pass, scores!
Hang on, James. This is not going to count. Look at the bodies down there. The goaltender had no chance of playing the puck. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, nobody likes having a goal called back, but they'll just have to play on as the puck's about to drop. Ontario's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Strong defensive effort. Puck scooped up by Taylor. Sudbury's moving it into the offensive end. That's a solid check on the play. Sudbury's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Turn that one aside. Grabs the puck. Game on his stick. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Dishes it off. And the puck skips away after that move.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Looking to end it. Oh, what a save to keep it tied. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. Passes it over. Here's a chance. And one last save. Well, there's the buzzer, but fear not. We've got another overtime frame coming at you right after this here on EA Sports. Ontario's got the extra attack at the start of the period, and they win the draw. Sudbury's looking to break out. Jabs the puck away. Sudbury's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Looking to end it. Oh, we are still tied. What a stop. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Driving right to the front. For the win. And he keeps it alive. What a stop. The Raiders gain control of the puck. Stevens has it in the defensive end. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. And it's a quick pass to Stevens. And a great read to turn that play aside. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. The Raiders can't take advantage of the overtime power play.
Oh, that's tough, James. You have a chance to end the game, and instead it's going back and forth. Really gave your opponent momentum.
The officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. And they win that neutral zone draw. And the puck skips out of the the zone. They'll have to regroup. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. And they win that draw at center. Ontario's got it into the offensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And he shuts the door again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
The Raiders look to start the transition game. And he slides it quickly to Cuff. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they'll start with possession.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels, after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack. But this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum. And it's about the timeliness of his save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win. And that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
Gaining steam here on the attack. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Sudbury's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves around along the half wall. The Raiders scoop it up along the boards. Quick feed to Cuff. Quick feed to Jackson. Oh, an even better save! Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Cleary's won the draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. A chance for the win! And he comes up with a huge save! And that goes off the iron and stays out.
Ontario's working hard to stay positive here, James. Another one off the post. They could be in the lead handedly here, but it remains tied.
And that's blocked for the win! And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime!
Jackson's a little frustrated right now, and I can understand it. I mean, he's got a high danger look when he just rips it off of the post. It's game of inches.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. And they win the draw here in their own end. Sudbury's got a hold of the puck. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. For the win!
He fools us and the goaltender because he puts it in the back of the net.
Welcome back to the EASHL. Well, the challenge has been laid, and it's been accepted. Time to find out who gets chirping rights in this one. Oh, this building's electric, and both teams are set to go. The Bulldogs took things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Shot! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Up the neutral zone now. They've got numbers here. Alaska's got control of it now from their own end. Sudbury's got the puck here in the open ice. From the neutral zone. Lugging the puck. Sudbury's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. We got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Kings going off for interference.
Well, you can take the time and space away from your opponent, but not when they don't have the puck. You can't impede their forward movement, and that happens here. So he's going to the box.
Puts it on net. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Alaska's got the puck against the boards. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Blocked in traffic. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Sudbury's got possession while undermanned. Great read in the offensive zone from the start. Send up benefit of the extra attacker pulls off.
Yeah, utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage, and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net. It takes hard work in the intangibles to get available for a one-timer in that low slot area. You know it's going to be a run. You have to fight for your space. He does a great job of it and buries it home.
The Misfits win it. And now it's grabbed by Hofer. Slides the puck over. Moves it to Morgan. On the back of the cage with the puck. Trying to get it out of their own end. Kept in the zone after some poor geometry there, Cheryl.
It's all about the angles, isn't it, James? And this wasn't executed very well. You have to be very aware of where the ice is, and it isn't always on the perimeter. Sometimes you can go up the middle.
And here's the pass to Bowman. And he takes the pass. Chance in front! And that goes off the glove and it stays out.
Boomer's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Takes it from the right side. Feeds it over on the rush. And he makes the save there. Good stand-up hit on the play. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Alaska's ahead 1-0. And off the draw, they take the puck. Outlaws got it now deep inside his own end. Alaska's got possession here in the offensive zone. Sudbury's looking to break out. Alaska's got the puck in their own end. Pass to Bell. That's a solid check on the play. Sudbury's got the puck. Now a quick pass to Bowman. Sends it out in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Boomer's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Here in the back half of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Alaska's won the face-off deep in their own end. The Misfits take possession in the defensive end. Makes a move in front! And the extended stick ends that one. The Bulldogs will play it in their own end. Here they come on the attack. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. And he slides it quickly to Morgan. The Misfits carried along the wall. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Taylor's going off to the box for 2 minutes.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
Sudbury's got it in their own zone. Big hit along the board.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Outlaws got it across the line. Sudbury's got it in their own zone. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Puck grabbed by Bell. And that pass attempt is deflected. Glove save. Sudbury's penalty killer's got a hold of it. Alaska's got a hold of the puck now.
Bowman's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Time's up with the power play. Both teams back to equal strength.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
And misses over the net. Rips it along the wall. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. And that goes off a player. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! And not much on that one. Quick shot. Oh, who gets blocked once again?
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it. Bowman's pretty banged up right now, James. Just look at that last hit. I mean, he didn't look ready for it, and when he takes it, it's almost as if it catches him the wrong way, and he's really laboring as a result.
Alaska's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. Back at the point, he set it up. Let's save at the last second off that deflection. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, what a stop on the play.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
First period nearly in the books here. Sudbury's ready to go on the attack. Get a little physical there with that collision. Delayed penalty looming. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
As the clock ticks down in this frame here, James, they got to kill off this penalty, and they just want to get to the intermission, force that neutral zone face-off so they can reset. I love the 1-3-1 set on the power play unit they used earlier. Listen, they had success, they scored, but there's so many variations off of it. I love the bumper position that can act as a decoy, allow the puck to get through to create those seams and open up those shot attack lanes.
Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play.
The end of a period in a tight game and you take a penalty, well, your PK unit, they've got to do a job and get you to the intermission.
A little more room out there with a little 4-on-4. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Bulldogs really need to clean up their business here, especially in transition. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes, and listen, they're capitalizing on it.
Lots of time left in this period. Alaska's up 1-0. Taylor's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Oh, I think that went off his mask and somehow stays out of the net.
Well, he was dialed in to make the save with his mask, James, but I don't know how dialed in he's going to be now. He might be a little fuzzy.
The Bulldogs can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
Coach won't be happy with that. James didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion, make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
Picked off. Morgan's going to play it against the half wall. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he...
Score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal. I love this snapshot from inside, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Feeds it on over to Morgan. Oh, what a hit!
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been awful.
Stop, go ahead, goal! Puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strikes will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. He's not happy with this goal, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
Alaska's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by 1.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push, keep the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack.
Stoppage and play offside the call. Alaska's been very active offensively here early in the second period, and they continue to lead. The Misfits going to hold the puck off the draw. Outlaw's got it in the defensive end. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Alaska's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. The Bulldogs move the puck in the defensive zone. Play is blown dead with the offside. Alaska's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Sudbury's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Good use of the body on the play. Takes the feed from off the wing. And the puck dies with the trapper save. Taken by Taylor. Puck sent over to Bowman. Glove on it to make the save. Boomer's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Slides it across. Looks to set up at the point now. A chance. Whistle now. Great save from in tight.
Taylor's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish this shift.
Makes some space. Pearson gets in front of it for the block. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here, James. Just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
With possession along the wall. Plays the body into that play. And a great save.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. It's a 2-1 game. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Outlaw. Sudbury's got possession here in the neutral zone. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Tries to feed it over to Morgan. Picked up along the wall by Horford. And a little physicality ends that threat. A little crashing and banging forces a turnover. Takes the feed. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Centering pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Outlaws moving the puck through his own zone. Toss to the paint.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Shuts him down.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net. Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Huge steal at his own end. Nice feed from the right wing. King scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Takes the shot. Oh, the glove save. Where'd that come from?
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing, and you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the late going to the frame. The Misfits have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Sudbury's got possession here in their own end. And it's a quick pass to Bowman. Quick shot. Comes up with the stop.
Coomer's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. And man, his team's played well. They got going north, they created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Alaska's generated a lot of quality scoring chances, which is why they lead here late in the second. And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat-trick.
And there doesn't have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hands on the ice at home. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
Alaska's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice. For athletes having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck. And that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. A Hattie so far in this game. He has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Loses his check, he's on a breakaway. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
Well, the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front. Goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
And he slides it quickly to Morgan. Alaska's got possession of the puck. And here at center, that's intercepted. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Comes up with the steal. Scores! And there is a much-needed counterpunch from the other end.
Well, they've closed the gap, but the next shift is the most important. The ability to have energy and try and get that puck and get another one on the board.
Alaska's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Cross into the paint. Big time stop with the glove.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Alaska's been bringing the heat offensively all night long, and they continue to lead here late in this middle frame. The Misfits win the draw. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. We've played 2 periods, 1 more to go. Cheryl, how do you assess what you've seen?
The Bulldogs need to find some urgency in their game if they want to get back on track in this third period. They're losing right now because they're being outplayed, out-hustled, and outmatched in terms of their tenacity on the puck. Just look at their possession time. It is too low to be a difference maker out there.
Great reflex on display tonight on his part. And he loses control of the puck. Feeds it over. Alaska's looking to break out of their own end. They've got some momentum here. Handles it along the blue line. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Sudbury's on the attack. Lets it go. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Sudbury's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Alaska's gained possession along the boards. Into the corner now. Takes the puck at the point. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Into the offensive zone. Slides it across. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Bell's been around the net all night long here, James, and you know he's going to like that one. Finally getting a tally with another opportunity. Finally executes, but you got to love the puck touches that he's had and the fact that he stayed the course and didn't get frustrated with himself.
Too many balls. attacking in. Shot, glove save, and an easy one at that.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Alaska's got control of it now from their own end. Knocked away. Offside the call, will get a reset.
Now, let's face it, James, you're getting blown out in the game. You're really trailing. It's deflating. It's very deflating. You don't know how to get back in it. So often, sometimes you just start hitting things, trying to physically engage yourself and seeing if you can spark something anywhere.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Feeds the puck to Hofer. Sends the pass over. What a steal in his own end. They've got numbers here. And that pass is redirected. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Breakaway. Shot stuck all in the deep. Oh, wow.
Well, and you gotta love this attempt here, James. I mean, he would have loved to finish, no question about it. But I love the confidence to try this move. I mean, you're in tight against a goaltender. They're big, they're lanky, and trying to get it by the pad, thought that he had it, but denied.
Alaska's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Sudbury's got it now. Sends it in front. Picked off in front. Finds some space in the corner. Slides it on over to Morgan. Alaska's got it along the wall. Off his stick. Denies him with the save. From behind the net now, he scoops up the puck. Carries it in. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Taken along the wall by Morgan. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a short pass to King. Fires it on net. And he's got that one. Dishes it off. Oh, wow, another great stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, one, two, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
There's the score! Johnny on the spot. He tucks in the rebound. Sudbury's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James?
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Quick pass across to Taylor. On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Bell. Return pass. Sudbury's got the puck. Great extension on his part to poke it away. There's a firm collision. And not much on that one. Alaska's got a hold of it along the wall. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Fantastic ball.
Looks over his shoulder and the presence of Montano where everyone is and keeps moving forward. And what a finish that is on net.
The Misfits continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Sudbury's gained the line and into the zone. Takes a shot. Big time stop. The Bulldogs carried along the wall. Works it across to Bowman. Big time stop there. Boomer's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Centers are lined up and we are ready to resume. The Bulldogs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Loose puck, and they're off to the races. And he comes up with it. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Now a quick pass to Outlaw. Avoids the poke check. Too much traffic in the lane. Slides it quickly to Bowman. Tap dances around the check. Alaska's got a hold of it against the wall. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Here's a chance. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. Here's a chance. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush, James. Really use the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
And we are all over with this one tonight. Well, a challenge was laid down in this EASHL showdown, and as the dust settles, we've got ourselves a winner.
Yeah, you want the bragging rights. You want to come out on top and be able to pat yourself on the back. That ain't the case this time.